Welcome to Spotlight on Connecticut. I am Robin and I am going to be your host today, and we are live at the Playhouse on Park in West Hartford. And we're going to speaking with Lucy McMillen, and she is going to be telling us about this great event coming up on New Year's, and it's Midnight on Main. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Robin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, wonderful. Let's tell us a little bit about this wonderful event.
Well, Midnight on Main is a way to celebrate downtown Middletown. We have a great main street. We have one of the best main streets in New England, I think.
You do, absolutely.
Yeah, it's 4 lanes. It's a huge sidewalks. It's a beautiful building. So this is a great way to celebrate our downtown and our wonderful city. And we have 12 inside venues on New Year's Eve, and it
Wow.
starts at 3 and it goes till midnight, and there's lots of great things happening.
Oh, that's wonderful. And all the wonderful restaurants you have down there, are they all participating?
The restaurants are open. We like to make sure that the restaurants get business, so they're open and they're excited about the event. And so you can go there, have some food, have a drink, whatever you want to do, and then come to our event. You have to buy a button to get in.
Oh, great. I've been down to Middletown many times and love the restaurants, just love the whole vibe. It's wonderful. Now, this is it's a very similar to the first night in Hartford, isn't it?
There are similarities. It happens on New Year's, and we have inside venues, and we have performers. But we branded it in our own way. We think there's something very special about Middletown. Like I said, the downtown is a really cool downtown, and this is very walkable. It's very easy to get to each venue. It's 0.3 miles, so we see that it is similar, but it's different in some really special ways.
Yeah, I definitely, I'm sure. Now, you're going to have some fireworks, I hear, too?
Yeah, we're going to have rooftop fireworks at 6
Okay.
o'clock.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. And what are you going to do for the actual midnight?
On midnight, we're going to have a taiko Japanese drumming, which is a fascinating thing to see. And then we're going to ring in the new year with bells, silver bells that are actually made in the Bell Company in East Hampton that still exists.
Oh, my God. That sounds so exciting. Wow. And now I think I read it is alcohol-free.
Right. Getting into there's no alcohol served in the venues. If you want to have a drink in a restaurant, that's fine.
Right.
But in the venues themselves, we aren't serving any food or drinks.
Now, tell us a little bit, what are some of the venues that you're going to be having?
Oh, we have a wide variety. It's pretty cool. I mean, we have everything from a film venue that is being curated by the Wesleyan Film Department, which is, nationally known. We have a venue that has speed chess and speed dating.
Oh,
and,
that's right. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
people
speed
are
dating.
very excited about the speed
Yeah.
dating. That generates a lot of excitement.
Could bring in the new year with a new
love.
date.
Right.
Great. Way to go.
You can meet somebody at 7 and then go to one of the venues at 10, right?
Yeah.
All goes well.
Maybe I'll come. Sounds good.
The other ones, there's a lot of things for kids, especially from 3 to 7, and then there's adult programming the whole time. So there's everything from arias, the local chorale to jazz, and then there's some at a larger venue. There's things like gospel, R&B. There's some pretty well-known bands. One is Gandalf Murphy, and the other is Barefoot Truth. So there's a whole wide range of bands that appeal to all age groups. And then there's different things like magic and a sword swallower that's been on, Letterman. And there's some very cool eclectic things happening at all the different venues. Yeah.
That's exciting. So who actually came up with this whole idea?
Well, it's a vision that people at Middletown have been talking about doing something like this for quite some time, but it's being sponsored by the Community Health Center, and that initiative and vision is coming from there. And so then we have a lot of sponsors that are helping make sure this event happens, like the city and the chamber have been very supportive. And then we have 2 major sponsors, Pratt & Whitney and Center Plan Company. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that sounds like such an exciting event, definitely. I personally love Middletown. I love going down there. It's safe, It's just one, like you said, such a nice walkable.
Yeah, I mean, and we're going to have a lot of the free parking all day and night on Saturday. It's going to be, very easy to park, easy to get from venue to venue. It's going to be very well organized. So we think that there's a lot out there for so many different tastes. There's, as I mentioned, but some of the other things that are happening are fusion funk, and there's a capoeira demonstration. If you haven't seen that, it's an amazing mix of martial arts and music. It's Brazilian, and so there is a really cool kind of combination of things that are going to really.
And speaking of taste, Now, is there going to be like little food?
We actually, yeah, some of the
venues?
restaurants in Middletown are going to be participating. We're calling it the Midnight Special.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Nice. Oh, nice. Nice.
so anyway, you can check out. We'll have a list of what restaurants are participating, and it'll be kind of an easy, quick way to get something nice nourishment.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, I think that's just going to be an exciting night, and bringing in the new year. That would be wonderful.
Right. And I mean, one of the other things, it takes a lot of work to make this kind of an event
Yeah.
happen. So we really are looking for volunteers out there. And if you volunteer, you get a free button if you volunteer for 3 hours. So, but it's also a cool way to sometimes meet the performers and get more
Right.
kind of into the spirit. And
Yeah.
so, we're actually asking for volunteers too. So.
Okay. Get out there and volunteer and support, and it's going to be a wonderful night.
Thanks, Robin.
Okay. Well, thank you, and thank you for joining us on Spotlight on Connecticut. And please get out there and come to this wonderful event and support our local talent, our local venues. And Lucy, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for
And
having
good
me.
luck.
Thanks, Robin.
Okay.